Hey y'all, welcome back. Another day on the Chevy Talks block. Alright, Team Chevy, run come. Because there's another quote today that we need to touch upon. We need to address it. And we need to talk about it. Alright? So, I gotta make sure I switch in between patois, standard English, because I want everybody to be able to understand what I'm saying. But I have to pull out my big book today because I can't find any little paper to write on. So I had to pull out my biology book. But anyways, I saw a quote sometime last week and I was ready to touch on it. I didn't well want to talk about it. Let me step back. Yeah, when we're ready for this one, okay. It says heavy on it. Alright? Heavy on it. Yeah. Heavy on the I'm not mad at you. Okay? I'm not mad at you. That's who you are. I'm not mad at you. That's who you are. That's your character. Be that character. But guess what? I ain't gotta deal with it. Period. Let me just repeat this again, y'all. I don't want to make my videos about my quotes too long, so I gotta get right into it. Okay? Heavy on the I'm not mad at you. Okay? That's who you are. That's your character. Be that character. But I ain't gotta deal with it. Okay? I ain't gotta deal with it. We don't have to deal with certain nonsense. I'm just putting it out there. You ain't gotta deal with it. You ever see like some people messaging you and you be like, the devil is a lie. Why are you talking to me? That's happened to me before on multiple occasions. Why are you texting me? I don't want your character and who you are to mesh with my character and who I am. Because obviously we stand for two different things. We not seen eye to eye. Okay? So guess what? I'm not mad at you. Honey, I swear I am not mad at you. Homeboy, I swear I am not mad at you. That's your character. Be that character. But guess what? At the end of the day, I don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. We do not have to sit down and settle, okay? Just because. We don't. The settling days are over, okay? And I mean that from the depths of my heart, that the settling days, guys, is done with. It's over. It is over, okay? Because some people, you know, have some really dirty ways about them, okay? And we're not saying that we're perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, okay? I am not saying that I am not without flaws. Don't get me wrong. But character speaks a lot about people and who they are and how they see things and how they do things. And if your character and my character don't match, then guess what? I'm a bounce. And I'm not mad. I just don't want to have to deal with that. Okay? So sometimes when you see people distancing themselves, honey, we not mad. I promise you. We are not mad. That's your character. Be that character. But guess what? We ain't got to deal with it. I ain't got to deal with it. Another issue that I have too is the problem coming to ask you, what's the problem? Honey, you are the problem. I remember when I was in the army and there was one specific person, Lord have mercy. Oh, Norton, what's the problem? Honey, you are the problem. You are the problem. What is the problem asking me, what's the problem? And I know that's happened to a lot of people. I know that's happened to so much people when the problem comes to you and asks you what's the problem, and they the problem. Don't step to me and ask me what's the problem if you know you're causing me problem. But guess what? It's your character. The way people do things, it's who they are, it's their character. However y'all pronounce it, I don't know how y'all pronounce it here. Character, yeah, character, it don't matter. Y'all get the concept. Yeah. Okay? Heavy on it. Heavy on. I'm not mad at you. Let me just repeat it. I am not mad at you. That's who you are. That's your character. Be that way. But I don't have to deal with it, okay? I don't have to deal with disloyal people like we spoke about the other day. We don't have to deal with abusive people. Yeah? We don't have to sit down and take disrespect because that's their character. And their character don't mesh with ours. It just don't mesh. It don't mesh with ours. It don't. But we not mad though. Okay? And I know y'all can agree with me that sometimes we what I'm saying, sucks out through wooden spoon, we just make it go on. It not mesh with the way, but we just make it go on. We just make it go on. No arguments. Okay? Grown folks don't be on that no more. As a matter of fact, nothing is wrong with arguing. But I know, especially for us females, when we reach to a certain level and we just cannot anymore, it stops. It ends. Because there's only to an extent of what we can intake and manage. And that's another thing too. People love the fact when you run behind them. Okay? They love the fact when you're the one that comes around. But when you decide not to, you're the bad guy. No, you're not. You're standing up on your 2 feet and you're putting an end to it and you're saying, no longer. No longer am I mad at you. I am moving on. Be who you are. That's your character. Be who you are. But yours and mine don't mesh. And I am mad. And I am not mad. Okay? I am not trying to make these videos long. I'm really trying to keep them under 10 minutes. Because I want to just get to the point on these things. Okay, so let me read it again. Heavy on the I'm not mad at you. Okay, that's who you are. That's your character. Okay? Be that character. But I ain't got to deal with it. So I'm telling you today that you do not. Like, honey, you do not. You don't. You don't have to deal with it. Okay, you don't have to deal with people's mediocrity. You don't have to deal with people's selfish ways when they think about only themselves. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with the abuse. You don't have to deal with the settling. Huh? When I think about Sierra and what's her name, Cassie, it makes me know and other women know you ain't gotta deal with it. You don't. You really don't. Be who you are. We just ain't mad no more. Okay? So I am encouraging everybody, Team Chevy, may I encourage you now. Yeah. When you see people with dirty ways, just look at them. I'm heavy on the I'm not mad no more, honey. Or dude, guy, we ain't mad. You be who you are, but guess what? They ain't dealing with it. I ain't dealing with it. You ain't dealing with it. Period. Okay? Because there's certain boundaries, there's certain limitations where it just has to end. So I implore to you today, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Leave them the way they are. Okay? Guess what? It's their problems. You don't have to deal with it. Team Chevy, thank you for watching. See y'all next time.